everyone. I had to come here again, and I would love to talk to you about how to possibly process the energies that are coming up. And I would love to share something really special with all of you. That it's actually my segment of one of my books that I'm actually working on at this time. So might I just go into that first? I'm going to read. I'm not a professional, audiobook reader or whatever. How do you say this? I don't even know how do you say this. I probably need to go through a little training to be able to record my own audiobooks, but hey. Let's do this before it loses its charm. I look really silly. Right? It's looking really silly. I love this. Okay. Just gonna... It looks still really silly anyway. Oh, I got a lot of flickering of the light. It's constant. Maybe it's Mercury retrograde, but maybe me too. Just let me know how do you feel, what is your situation, if you experience anything like that. Do you have any experiences like that, or you don't? Okay, my hair. By the way, whenever I do the so-called shadow work, inner work, and I'm at the same time writing my book, it's perfection. That is really like it's like better than journaling about it, because I'm literally writing everything, the whole wisdom thing out. Okay, this is gonna be a longer segment, I think, because I'm just looking for stuff. Okay, I've been through so much crying today. I had to get a breather to pull myself together, and I also actually I'm gonna just talk about it just a little bit later. I can't stop crying and being in this unwanted self-pity energy. I'm doing my best to keep up with the daily delights and the positive affirmations, but the more I do it, the more angry I get and the more unsatisfaction I feel. I have nothing else to distract myself, because I need to do what I must do in order to step forward, at least with my next steps. This is incredibly hard to force myself to do. I hardly believe that my family is still questioning me, while they very well know that I'm on the good path. I'm walking on a unique path that is of the divine, and still they are opposing me. Seemingly, they are not opposing me, but in the hidden, they are so jealous they cannot swallow it. I feel all of this. I hear all of their thoughts, sense all of their energies, and being here in a very poor country with very poor mentality, full of hindering vibrations, is a physical pain for me to be. At the same time, I'm still processing my separation from my ex-partner, and I'm still struggling with my business to get started. Everything is seemingly against me, but the truth is something else. You see, you are trying so hard to keep yourself up on the surface in an environment where there is no chance to stay up, not just on the long term, but on the short term even. I hope I can relax and I can rest just a little bit over here before I get to the next level of my life. And what is going on here is the exact opposite. The truth is to see the fact that God is right here with me, along with Goddess. Their growing presence in my life is doing what is happening right now. So anything that is happening is this crazy cleaning team swiping through my whole house that was in an incredible mess. Like I can't see out of it because of the gray cloud that was created by this divine cleaning. When do you want to let this cleaning happen? I'm asking myself. I mean, does it make any difference to scream your head off while the cleaning team is hoovering, scrubbing, wiping, and washing everything clean that is still needed to be removed? When do we want to leave this process to be done without any intervention, any disturbance, any overreaction, any frustration, and so on by our ego? We could be just simply feel this cleanliness that is showing itself more and more in our reality as a result of not focusing on what is cleaned up and how messy is all of this at the same time. The ego self is never going to get used to the cleaning process because it means that it loses itself more and more. So the only thing it can do is to scream and shout and be upset about its own death. I cannot believe that I'm still falling for this small selves agony. It is just a joke, seriously. Now all of my anger has gone, and now I feel like to laugh at myself. Hilarious, Katinka, simply hilarious. As I'm pulling myself through this maze of nonsense, I also see that I feel calm now. I have calmed myself down by pitying, then facing myself within only 2 to 5 minutes time. The only other things that I need to transmute is now the shame and guilt that I feel inside because I made myself go through this all over again, who knows how many times already. At least I grabbed it in time, and I turned this exceptional amount of rage and anger into the gift of writing. I must share this with you now. And I'm about to do because I'm called to show the trick with you. This is pure practice. No talk, only the walk. Purely the walk that I'm embodying right here, right now. This is it. This tsunami that wanted to swallow me few minutes ago is now the most serene environment within me at this moment. Is it magic? Is this a miracle? Most certainly so, but all of us are capable to do it. and here comes my delight. I told you I will find it. She told me she is going to hide somewhere here. I just had to find her. Her, the delight. All of us need her, at least a little bit. When you have delight in your experience, it doesn't mean that you become super happy and all of your struggles are gone with all of the negative things, situations, and energy in your life. It means rather that you are able to surprise yourself with something that you didn't think you would find in a seemingly unfit experience. Your delight is something that you create for yourself and find it that way. It is not something for entirely free. You must claim it. This is what it means, claiming something. You must choose it in this very moment, even if you need to force yourself to turn the waves to serve you instead of eating you up. Riding the waves brings delight at the end. That is why delight is so sweet and attractive and surprising and satisfying. This was obviously a channeling from a segment from my book, and if you are interested, I can push myself a little bit harder to make it ready earlier. And and it just really made me feel good. I just had to write. So I'm asking you, in the midst of your emotional purging and raging and the expression of anger, because you must be purging from the heart chakra, at least from the heart chakra. If you are switching between lives, meaning the south node and the north node, you must probably have now a rainbow astral body. Rainbow, what is that? How do you call it? When your chakras are looking a certain way, rainbow colored, because all of your how am I showing? All of your chakra points are literally wide open. All of the gates are open, and now it's like what I heard is it's the change of the team or the change of the employees. Now the energies are exiting, and simultaneously the new energies, the higher vibrational energies, are pouring in like more and more, stronger and stronger, deeper and deeper, higher and higher. So, and that is even more pushing everything out. Now, whilst I was actually crying, because that was a period today that I was going through a really like raw purging. I didn't scream and I didn't shout. I didn't make myself like a cuckoo person in the neighborhood, but I I had to cry like big time, and I felt the rage, but I couldn't let it out. I cannot. It's a really good way of going out to nature and do, for example, like these lion raw practices, or especially because you see the the raw the roar. I'm so funny. The roar of the lion is mostly coming from both the heart chakra, but what is really predominant and dominantly uh, are playing out is from the sacral chakra, guys. From the sacral chakra, the roar, this raw roar, the wildest beast within you is actually exiling out from the sacral chakra, all of the the root chakra and the solar plexus as well, the lion's mane. That is, yeah, they are they are telling me and confirming me with the shivering. That is need to be expressed. There is no practice, there is no such silent pretty version of spiritual release, apart from making love or dancing, that is enabling you to get rid of these harsh, beastly, deeply disturbing, ancient or not ancient, painful energies like these. I don't want to go into that more deeper, but these are mostly unknown stuff, or something that you don't remember, or you don't even need to remember any longer, or go back to from your childhood. I don't know already what I wanted to say because I had to interrupt myself. I apologize, but I didn't want to lose this recording. So this lion roar is helping with the release, and I lost all of the things that I wanted to say. Anyway, I included everything that I originally wanted, and the everything that it's missing from this, it's going to come back to me as soon as it's important and must be said and must be shared. I'm going to click off now and just know that everything is gonna be fine. Everything is just integration, transmutation, alchemy, pure alchemy. You are the pillar. remember always, you are the pillar and you have the power to control these energies that are showing up. This is not anymore a really inner work. This is just the very last bits of exiling and surrendering fully to the divine, so that your life is gonna fully and completely and can be birthed into this physical reality, and can be the representation, the pure representation of the divine God and Goddess. So yeah, the confirmation again, and they are saying hi, my guides and everyone who is surrounded, the benevolent spirits, of course. Just take care of yourself. And oh yeah, actually, you know what, I'm going to mention this because it came back for some reason. I heard my own voice a little bit cracking up, and I actually had, yes, okay, I actually had this little the after the rage and anger mixed crying, I the lion roar practice manifested in my experience as me actually singing really loudly, like I opened my whole throat so much, like this, as much as possible. I pretended that I'm an opera singer. I have a quite good voice, I have, and but I just need to, I think I need to sing more, because I used to do it in primary school for 10 years. I used to be in the school choir. I was singing for 10 years, 5 years in the junior, and 5 years in the higher up classes. So I really do like, I really do need singing, and I was actually singing and dancing at the same time. That was, I never done that before. Not many times. I done that before, but not like this. This was really specific. This was really unique. This was really unique and special experience. And I teared up, obviously, and I heard in my head, like my guides and some of the passed on loved ones appeared, that they actually represented, and I felt their energies. They were telling me that these are coming up, like not just my own family tree, ancestry, karma was purging out, but at the same time I had this typical generational curses on the feminine and the female body specifically. I seen my great grandmother's face, and I seen my mother's grandmother's face as well. So that was highly emotional stuff, and they were there, like literally cheering me on, cheering me up and cheering me on to yes, 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 do this. Is a really good way for me to release, because these are nothing to to go into these energies anymore deeper. You don't need to dive in to your own into your own ocean anymore. That was enough. That was enough. There is no more proper shadow work to be done. Even Archangel Michael declared it, decreed it. There at this moment, for the chosen, for the 144, darlings, no more shadow work is needed. It's just the release. God and Goddess literally squeezing you out as you would squeeze a lemon out. Not in a bad way, not in a negative connotation and meaning, but in the very best way possible. I know that this is not a good example. I know it. I apologize. I know that this is not a good at all a good example, but that's how it feels. You feel like it. SHIT. That's how you feel. You feel like a lemon while this is happening, because everybody feels it. It doesn't matter how much inner work you do. I don't mind if you're a Buddha or the reincarnation of Jesus Christ. I don't care. You still feel it because of your human beingness. Doesn't matter what stage are you at. I don't give a it. I don't care. You know it, what I'm talking about. You know it. So let's swallow the I'm not gonna say it out loud. Let's swallow it and just move with it, because there is no more pride. There is no more ego allowed here. There is no more competition allowed here. We are stepping into the pure heart, the physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional heart, purely. And we are one indeed. And share this oneness more and more. So that's it. That's my quick note. It's just a half an hour. So yeah, just hang on tight. Just hang on tight. And keep on being busy. Keep yourself busy, and whenever you need to rest, please do it. So your body, your mind, your heart, everything needs to recover, needs to take its time. Now especially the inflammation in the body can be so high and so overwhelming that I literally got this joint pain everywhere in my body, especially my hands. All the ligaments, joints, bones are healing now, big time. Yeah, and everything else is recovering. Whatever needs to be digestion, and you can experience problems with digestion and puffed up bellies, stuff like that. But just know it that this is because of the newly coming and pouring down all over you, these newly coming new earth energies. Okay, that's just purely a good sign. It's not anymore a bad thing. Okay, I let you go. Take care.